Hey guys, I don't know if you knew it or not, but we actually do sell t-shirts here for the YouTube channel. Now, I know you guys may like being nude, but here in the real world, we like wearing clothes. And what better way can you do that? By buying one of our t-shirts. So go to teespring.com and pick any of the shirts that you see us wear on the show, and you can be like us, not nude. Hi guys, welcome to the Rule of Two, where the Star Wars news saga continues. I'm Terrence.
I'm Art.
And we are back for 2022. Like we did say at the end of last year that we were going to start doing more Star Wars show, and we have more stuff to talk about.
Because there's more content.
That is why. It's like, it wasn't our fault, guys. We blame Disney and Lucasfilm for not giving us enough stuff to talk about.
Blame COVID because Corona.
For pushing things back, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll blame that too. But don't blame us is what I'm saying. Don't blame us. All right. So as you guys all know, Book of Boba Fett is already airing on Disney Plus. The first episode has already aired, and the second episode's coming up soon, depending on when this video drops. Will probably be already out by the time this video drops. And Art, as usual, has not caught up yet. So we are not going to do breakdowns of episodes until we get to a point, maybe mid-season, when he's had an opportunity to catch up on the show.
As my style, as just to let everyone, just those of you that don't know, I don't like watching. I'm so impatient. I cannot watch and wait another week for another episode. Blame Netflix for spoiling.
Need it all at once.
Blame Netflix for giving me all the episodes all at once, because
you need a show bukkake. I need it all over me.
Oh, give it to me. Give it to me.
Put it in my face.
Oh. Yeah.
But anyway.
Yes and no. But I don't like waiting. I really don't.
Okay.
So that's why I always wait till maybe about 3 or 4 episodes at least. Then I can then binge watch a little bit of it.
Okay.
But other than that.
So we're going to look for about like mid-season where we can actually start maybe kind of do a catch-up of what he's thought of the prior episodes, and then where we're going to go forward. But as we normally do when they air something new for Star Wars, whether it's a movie or a TV show that's coming up, we always do an episode called Lowered Expectations. So
Lowered Expectations.
Never get over that theme song. We are going to talk about what we expect to get out of this series going forward. Since we're only one episode in, we still got plenty of room to talk about everything we want to get out of this show and what we expect to get out of this show. He hasn't seen episode 1, so we're going to get out of the way. He gets out of the damn Sarlacc, which you probably would know because they wouldn't be able to do a TV show if he couldn't get out of the damn Sarlacc.
Well, I would have thought maybe. I haven't even researched anything about this show.
All right.
So I'm going into this blind.
All right.
Only because once I start researching more, it gives out spoilers or possible what if things that I may be looking forward to, and I don't want to set my expectations anywhere near. Blame the last episode 7, 8, and 9.
Hey,
Of what
watch the previous video, you'll see what we're talking about. All right, so now that we have Boba Fett in his leading role back on Tatooine, what do you think not only what do you think the show is going to give us, but what do you want out of, or let's start with what you think the show is going to give us.
It's basically going to give us, I'm expecting this to give us, from what happened from the Sarlacc pit to where we meet him in
at the end of Mandalorian, or
in the Mandalorian season.
So actually, this show takes place after that.
Oh, after the Mandalorian.
Yeah, it actually takes place where we see the little post-credit scene where we see him on Jabba's throne. It takes place from there. Actually, literally that point.
Okay. Well, thank you for giving me a spoiler.
I mean,
it was looking forward to.
It's in the trailer, sir. It's in the trailer.
I told you I haven't seen anything. I've been refraining from watching anything.
Right, it was a light spoiler. It was a light spoiler.
It was a sprinkle.
It was a sprinkle. There you go. So sprinkle some crack on. So, but go on. So what else? So now that you know that we're forward in time, no more past stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, now that you've spoiled that for me, I guess my new expectations is I know that they're going to be bringing in characters that we met in The Mandalorian.
Okay.
And not all. Gina Carano, for example.
Okay. Possibly. They're back in talks with her.
But there's, we're probably going to see a couple of others, in there somewhere. Okay. I don't know who and I don't know what, but I know, if anything, they're going to try to intersect both.
Okay.
And connect them somehow.
Okay.
Or keep them intertwined. Not connect them somehow because they're already connected. Keep them intertwined.
All right. So I got some things about what I want to see because I kind of know where they're going. So I was like, more, and I'm trying not to spoil it so much for you. But we're going to see more of him controlling the underground of Tatooine. I'm expecting to see how the influence of the underground world goes into the galaxy, because we have a TV show coming out where the Republic. I want to say the new Galaxy Rangers was an old cartoon TV show.
Wow.
But they
the Galactic Empire.
No, because the Republic's now policing the galaxy.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the branches and the reach of the underworld is gonna somehow go out to the galaxy, which will be the transition into that particular show. I'm sure we're gonna go somewhere with that. Also, too, like you said, I believe that we're probably going to see some more characters kind of show up, because we also have Obi-Wan. Could we see some let's not go into the characters. Let's talk about who I want to see in it then.
Okay.
Because then it's going to spoil it. So, people that I want to see in this show, or things that I want to see in this show. One, I would like to see Kira in Crimson Dawn.
Yeah.
I would like to see what they're going to do with that. Because they never said Crimson Dawn ended, and just because Darth Maul died, doesn't mean that Kira wouldn't start running Crimson Dawn, and would that actually pop up in this show because they're part of the underworld, and you would figure that somehow
that's actually a great, great.
I know, right? Good Star Wars fan. Other things that I was thinking of is that
I'm just gonna say this is years and years later.
Oh, so years! I finally get one.
It'd be a really old Kira, if anything.
It would be an old Kira, but they could put makeup on her just like they could have de-aged Morpheus. But anyway,
I guess not too old because,
she'd be about the same age as Harrison Ford was in 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
right? Or not?
No, not 7, 8, 9.
7 and 9.
In between 6 and 7.
6 and 7. No, because this is literally after the fall of the Empire.
Yeah.
This is after. No, that's right. You're right. She wouldn't be too old. You're right. You're absolutely right with that.
It would be an older Kira,
because this is before the final trilogy. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're right. So she'd still be.
I know I'm right.
She'd
I'm
still
the
be
expert
hot.
here.
She'd still be hot. All right. So
I'd still hate it.
Other things that I want to see out of this show is I want to know where the Hutts are, because you don't get to see that in the trailer, and light spoiler, they're not in the first episode.
Because we only saw Jabba.
Yeah.
Die.
Where are the rest of the Hutts?
Yeah.
It's like, because we know that the Hutts ran a lot of the criminal organizations. So I would like to see how the CGI is going to look for the Hutts, because we already got the remastered versions, and seeing that little wonky Jabba that go through. I want to see what the rest of the Hutts are going to look like. They're probably going to practical effect
it.
For
what we know, it may be the Hutts battling them for the territory to regain Tatooine. I don't know. I'm just hypothesizing.
All right. So other things that I saw, and if you had seen a trailer, or at least the post-credit scene from The Mandalorian, right? The Jabba's palace is empty, right? So I'm curious, where's the Rancor?
Died, remember?
He died? Oh, that's right. Luke killed him. Sorry. Dang it. Cross that one off. Where's Jabba's band?
Dead, remember?
They're not dead. They died on the barge?
The barge.
They died on the...
Crashed into the other one, and then it went down.
All right, so let's cross.
Man, haven't you seen?
I don't remember them dying on the barge.
New Hope?
I don't remember them dying on the barge. It's because that remastered one is like, I figured maybe they didn't go on that trip. Maybe
they were playing. Remember?
I remember the other ones with the little calypso thing going. It's not the same band. It's like they had singers. The calypso guys. There was just the backup. Other thing that I want to know about is
Did they ever learn a new song?
well, they did because that was in a remastered song. They did a remix. I want more information on the clones. Where the rest of the Django made clones?
Well,
like we thought we were gonna get that in Mandalorian season 2. We're gonna find it once we found out that Boba was gonna be in it.
They started aging faster and started dying. Remember?
So, or at least tie up that loop. I mean, tie up that.
That was in between 3 and 4.
Can finish tying it up. There's got to be somebody still out there.
Lord, your list is dwindling down on things that possibly it could be because you're.
I want to see. All right, other part that I want to see. I want to see more crossovers with the Mandalorians that were on the Mandalorian.
So we know.
So like the other factions that we see.
We know that what I and I don't mean to interrupt, but what we do know is that all 3, Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, or the Book of Boba Fett, and the Mandalorian are all going to be in the same timeline.
Yeah.
So we know they're going to be intersecting characters and intersecting plot lines, I'm assuming.
Okay, so everybody that they introduced in the Mandalorian, we might see them come across and come talk to Boba back on Tatooine.
Yeah. What I'd like to see is the new Mandalorians. I'm forgetting her name. What's her name? She was in the Mandalorian. The other 3.
Dude, I would tell you in a heartbeat.
Remember she wanted the black saber? And,
yeah.
I forgot her name. I'm sorry. Her. But I'm interested if they're going to make an appearance on the show.
They introduced her for one episode, so I can't see, and she's a pretty big actress, so I can't see her just doing that one episode and just being done with the franchise at all. I'd total.
Like to see Ahsoka make an appearance.
Maybe she's still trying to find Blueface guy, because I'm bad with names.
Apparently, you're bad with Star Wars too.
Bad with names.
Blueface guy.
Yeah, he's a. Other things that I would like to see on the show is I want to know who the rest of the bounty hunters are, the ones that didn't die. I want to know where Bosk is. I want to know where Cad Bane is. I want to know where IG-88 is. I want to know, like, are they going to come talk to him? Do they fall under are they now bounty hunters for Boba? How does that work now?
Is he leading this group of bounty hunters? I can see it.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I'm going to wait. Tasks for him?
I'll wait till maybe the mid to end of January to start watching
to try to figure it out. By then we'll know already. All these questions shall be answered. I mean, the ones that weren't already answered.
Save that card, and we're gonna go back and
by the first trilogy that I forgot. I guess my final thing that I was wondering, I want to be answered in this show. I want to know who torched Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. I was gonna mispronounce it, Aunt Beru. I want to know who did it. What stormtrooper did this? Who did this? Was it a bounty hunter that did it?
Lowered expectations.
All right. So there you go.
Lowered expectations.
Any final thoughts on this series, sir? Because that's all I had for what I wanted to get out of this show.
I was lost in thought with that one. Okay. I was lost in thought.
Because they never really answered that question. I mean, they hinted that it was probably stormtroopers, but we don't really know. They were like, it's
Maybe they outsourced that job because it was like.
He had bounty hunters, and it's like, so, I mean, it's not like the Empire didn't use bounty hunters.
Yeah, they did.
There were bounty hunters on the planet, so it's like, hey, you know what? Tell us where he's at. Okay, you're no use for me. Yeah. It's like, because the stormtroopers, when Luke and Uncle Ben showed up, and they weren't supposed to be there, the stormtroopers just didn't gun them down there. It's like, it didn't seem like a stormtrooper type deal. It's like, it seems like a bounty hunter thing. Setting people on fire. That's too personal for stormtroopers. That's like, I kill people for a living.
Wow. I didn't know arsonists.
I mean, it's not a step too far for bounty hunters. It's not a bridge too far. It's
if we have any bounty hunters that have watched this show,
yes,
tell us.
Dog, if you're out there, please tell us how a bounty hunter life is outside of your TV show. And the N-word. That was literally what I haven't thought. It was like maybe they could answer. They answer everything else in these TV shows, so I figure that's a good one to answer. It was like, hey, it wasn't the stormtroopers who did it. It was this evil bounty hunter that's been torching people left and right. Maybe it was the Jawas. Who knows? Yeah. They're still mad that they had to. They're still mad they had to replace that R2 droid.
I think they'd be happy from eating the
egg? Yeah, I mean it could be, but you know what? Uncle Owen was like mad because the R2 unit that blew up, they had to give him a refund. They had to exchange it for him. And it's like they're like
going to the Taji station to pick up some power converters.
Jawas don't let that slide, man. You don't be coming back for refunds or
that
exchanges.
Was like 20 years in the past.
They killed him 20 years in the past. They died like the next day. That's some. Hey, you don't do that. We got a reputation.
If we don't enforce this little infraction.
Yeah, we got a reputation here.
Yeah.
All right. So, any final thoughts about the show?
No. Look, like I said, I strongly believe they're going to be intertwined, all three, somehow. The plot lines are going to be mixed at some point because it's the Book of Boba Fett, right? Mm-hmm. And The Mandalorian is basically a book, right? That they're doing.
Yeah, they do. They have them in chapters. Yeah, in chapters and all that stuff.
Yeah. So
I was thinking it was like as a legacy when they labeled it the Book of Boba Fett, and it was like, hey, this is the legacy that he's now writing. So, but I mean, it could be like the Mandalorian because they do chapters.
You know what I'm expecting is in the future they're going to sell a set of the
actual books
of the books, and it'll be
I see Disney doing that.
The discs, and it'll be of the Mandalorian. It'll be
the box for the disc itself.
Yeah,
that'd be great. Even though nobody buys physical media anymore.
No, well. Still do.
I mean, it's a missed opportunity, and it's all you guys to blame for all the streaming that we can't enjoy something like that. A nice box set with actual books with the disc inside of it, but nobody has an actual player for that stuff. We stream everything, so that's never happening. True. It would have been great. I would have bought one, sir. Yeah. That would have been the only sale.
Yeah, it would have been here somewhere.
It would have been right here that I've never opened. Because I'd have been like, why? I could stream it.
But that's bonus content.
But it has.
I can stream that bonus content too.
That I can look up on YouTube. All right, take us home.
We only have ourselves to blame.
Yes, it's just the reason why Blockbuster went out. It wasn't because of bad decisions. It's because you guys decided you wanted to stream on Netflix. And bad decisions.
A lot of bad decisions came from streaming Netflix.
Oh, I thought you were going to say about us working at Blockbuster. It's like that's another story.
Netflix and chill. Nobody ever Blockbustered and chill because it's like, hey, man, this is too much money I'm investing.
You didn't hang out with me enough, dude. I died Blockbuster and chill quite a bit. Quite a bit. I mean, allegedly. All right, take us home.
Hey, guys. Tell us what your expectations would be. Are you like me? Do you like to wait? Or are you like Terrence and impulsive and just want to watch every episode the moment it comes out at 12:01?
I need my fix.
Yeah, maybe there's something, or maybe you know some rumors that we haven't heard, and we'd love to hear it. Anyway, either way, we want to hear and we want to know your comments. So go ahead. And like I said, if there's any bounty hunters, go ahead, give us a message as well. Tell us what a bounty hunter would do. Would they light a fire? Would they torch a family?
Or would they call black people the N-word? Guys, don't binge watch it like that's basically that series overdose. You don't want to do that. You want to parse it out like 1 week at a time.
Microdosing?
Yeah, you want to microdose. Look, you want to like make sure you take your high in small doses. That's how you develop a real habit by just doing it all at once. You got to slowly do that. So for Mandy, no, before I get this video striked. So for Mandy, who couldn't be with her, get well soon, man. I'm Terrence.
I'm Art.
And may the force be with you.
And also with you.
Wait, guys, are you still here? I'm glad you're still here. All right, so if you look down, I mean, it's somewhere over here. Look down. We actually have a Patreon. So if you guys watch the show and you really like what we want to do and you want to help support the show and you want to help me get an editor so I can get to sleep at night because I'm really tired and you guys see all my mistakes in the episodes. So please go to patreon.com/thegoods. Give us a penny, give us a nickel, give us $1.
Just don't give us the finger.
Don't do that. But make sure you do donate something because we do have some giveaways. There's posters, there's t-shirts.
I'll sign something for you.
Exactly. So take a look, guys, and help us out. We appreciate it.